This is the Negro Ninja, and today I am going to let this Reddit play that proves, okay, once again, it's going to prove that you see these hoes with they nigga, but they secretly wish that that nigga was you. Okay, now this is some stuff I've been talking about for years on my old channel, especially when I first started making videos. And on this channel, I've been talking about it in somewhat recent videos, particularly all the stories about me stretching in the park and how the hoes be looking and the dudes get jealous. Okay, them hoes be fantasizing, okay, about a Negro while they're smashing their dudes. All right, and this Reddit is going to prove it. Hoes are very strange creatures. All right, I always say that bitches do not like the niggas that they are with or the niggas that they marry. It's all a conspiracy. All right. So I'm just going to sit here, okay, and let this play. And I'm going to talk shit about you hoes by drinking my Stella Rosa pink.
Relationship advice. Update. My girlfriend likes me to go by different names. Original post. To make this a bit easier to read, my name is Jason. My girlfriend and I have been together for 1 year, and for the past 6 months we've done a mini vacation at least once a month. We go to another city, usually within a 5-hour drive for the weekend, and rent the most expensive hotel room we can afford. This usually leads to the wildest intercourse because we don't know anyone there. In the past 4 months, we've gone on 5 mini vacations, and every time, she wanted me to go by a different name.
And that, sir, is the true reason why this sexual intercourse was so wild while y'all was on vacation. Oh, we just didn't know anyone there. Okay. Nigga, it's wild because your bitch made it wild. Okay.
It's always been the same name, Matt Blank. I figured this was just a fantasy name, and went along with it. She's done things with Matt that she's never done with Jason. Matt took her first time backdoor and first time deep-throat. If I bring it up to her, that Jason want to try those things with her, she says she's not that type of girl.
Bitches are very strange creatures. Y'all some weird creatures, you hoes. Okay. All right. I told you niggas. Okay, I told you. All right. Now, I have even had experiences to where a hoe, oh, I'm not that type of bitch. Okay, like I said, they'll try to make you hop over all these hurdles for some shit that's not there. Okay, now she telling you all this, and you know, like if you was naive enough to be friends with a chick and y'all everybody mistake y'all for a couple, she don't mind looking like a couple when it suits her. Come and hold your hand. You know, they just basically do you any kind of way or whatever. Just stupid. All right. And on a different note, you know, chicks are very notorious for flat out telling her male friend to act like her boyfriend when it's convenient. This guy's trying to talk to me. Act like you're my nigger. Okay, so y'all know what time it is with that one. So she, you know, she'll play a certain type of way once again because you intimidate her. All right. She don't want to seem easy to you. Okay, like this one hoe that I knew for a minute. I'm like, so why you trying to act funny to her? You think I'm that easy? I said, so when you let this nigga hit 2 days? And that's when I pretty much cut her off after that. Not too long after that, I'm like, that's a done deal. Don't call me unless you're trying to fuck. All right. Bitches are stupid. All right. And she even, chicks are so weird that she even had to do that during sex. Oh, I don't do that for the. No, I'm not the type of bitch. Oh, I swear you hoes.
She's pretty vanilla when we are at home, which I won't complain about. I never needed to have backdoor action or be de-throated, but now that I know it's an option, I feel like I'm missing out. Here's the...
Ooh, you hoes and your little Rubik's Cube personalities. Okay. Them bitches, like I say, they just like them, you know, them Chinese masks that switches. It'll be one mask here and then they'll switch into another mask. That's what you hoes are. All right. And this is why our hoes have to have different niggas like Frankenstein. You know that even this bitch right here, okay, she even has male friends that she claims her friends, but she's just using for emotional support or whatever. They gotta have a Frankenstein nigga, as she's proven in the story, but the story get dumber.
Kicker. I had to pick her up from work a few days ago and walked into her office to look for her. This was the first time I had been to her office. I spoke to the secretary to ask where she was and started on my way there. As we were leaving, her coworkers came to introduce themselves to me. From down the hall I see this guy coming towards all of us, and he says something along the lines of, "Hi, I'm Matt Blank, SVP of Marketing."
Now remember, at the start of the story, one of the first names he used was Matt Blank. Such a bitch. Okay, I'm telling you, hoes don't just come to you, okay, with creative fantasies. No, this is some shit she wants to do for real. Okay, meaning she's robbing, okay, and just giving it to you or whatever. But they're gonna explain more.
After we finished talking to everyone, we went to the car. I waited for her to say something, but she never did. I don't know what to say to her or if there is anything to say. I feel really uncomfortable, and I see
Oh, nigga, there's a lot to say.
our many vacations in a completely different light now.
So what this bitch essentially did, okay, you know how hoes just take a vacation and they fuck and it don't count? Well, it don't count. It's in a different country. Oh, it's in a different state. It doesn't count. That's how hoes think. So she basically took the nigga that she was with and did that shit to him. She's pretty vanilla at home, but every time they go on vacation, he has to come up. You know, he smashes her to different names.
Is this something I should be worried about or is it normal? Now for the top advice before reading the update.
This motherfucker just asks, "Is that normal? Is it normal?" You know, gots dang well that shit is not normal. That Negro is crazy. Okay.
Fantasy is fine, but this seems messed up in a non-consensual way. Like she's using you as a proxy or something.
And that's all hoes do is use niggas as proxies. Alright. Let's look up that definition. Okay. They were you. I'm telling you, they just. Alright, let's see. Let me go to the Merriam Dictionary definition. All right, so the definition I'm going to pick out is the authority or power to act for another. Okay, like I said, you know, the whole even act funny towards you and then use you to make her nigga jealous or whatever, or try to use a nigga to make you jealous. Like, you just don't know what you know, fisting to get with a hoe. Okay, hoes be trying to bind niggas like Avatar and shit. Okay, that's a nigga here. Shoo, shoo. Simp, Alpha, Sigma, whatever the fuck names they got. Okay, niggas walking around trying to get themselves names and shit. Okay, like they just immune to bitch. You ain't immune to shit giving yourself names like that. Sit your ass down somewhere. You're just another element for a hoe.
To me, it sounds like she's using you to live out her fantasies with other guys. Do you mean using me in a bad way, or using me in a good way?
Like I say, this is stupid. Okay, but the gaslighting is so strong that he just simply can't comprehend it. Use me in a bad way. Cause like who, like to be honest with you, who would really think about something that dumb? It just, he know it's wrong, but he just trying to comprehend it. He just would never be able to comprehend it. Because they on two totally different wavelengths.
Bad. It looks like she wants to imagine she's effing someone else.
Which pretty much proves my points. Hoes are crooks. Why not just fuck the nigga that she really want to fuck?
That's super messed up. Like really, really messed up. Like not okay at all. Literally my exact feelings as well.
I'm telling you, nobody can. I'm telling you, nobody can fuck over like a hoe.
I'm kinky as F, and this screams danger to me. Yeah, I'd be.
Like I said, look at another bitch out in public, see what happened. She doing all this. I want to call you another nigga's name. You know, they very disrespectful anyway. Like you'll get compliment with a bitch. Okay. And then they'll just start calling you another nigga's name. Oh, I made a mistake. I don't know why you two are in my head. That's what that one hoe, that old general manager at that gym that I was always telling y'all about, she used to do shit like that. Okay, like if this was a movie, you would think, oh, the Negro Ninja got him a love interest. Then she started being disrespectful like that. Oh, hey, and then she'll call me somebody's name. I don't know why you two are running my head like that. But she wasn't the only one that do that shit. This is something that hoes do.
Out. It's like she's cheating on you, with you.
Yep, cheating on this nigga with this nigga.
And now for the update. I want to start off by saying thank you to everyone who responded. After I made my post,
This bitch basically did a heist on this nigga. Right up under his nose. That shit was...
waited 2 days to say anything to her, because I wanted to get as much input as possible. I also took that time to prepare myself to separate. I started reading comments right after I posted. I replied to a few, but after so many telling me that she was cheating on me with me, I started to feel sick. I called my boss to ask for Friday off for...
Okay, and it's actually crazier than that. Okay, that's just the easy way to put it, if just to talk in layman's terms. She's cheating on you with you. But she was doing, that was a ritual. That was witchcraft, nigga. Okay, that was some high level witchcraft.
personal reasons.
And it's funny, niggas, oh, this chick here is so dang hot. Okay, a bitch. Oh, that nigga. That nigga that I rejected earlier. Oh. Okay, now she can choose to go home and do this number here. Okay, but the reality is a lot of them just gonna simply do that to the nigga that they're with. Okay. And like I said, whether she choose to just do that with the nigga she's with or masturbate, it's just a different thing she's doing. But it's like when she do that, if she imagine her nigga being you while she's fucking him, that's crazy. It's not the same as a dude just imagining a girl being another girl or whatever. Okay, and once again, that actually makes more sense in the dude's case because they try to make it against the law for a nigga to have multiple wives or whatever. But even still, if he did that, he's not necessarily leaving her in his mind. When a hoe does stuff like that, she pretty much, that shit just weird. Like she leave you in her mind and she's living out a whole nother life in her mind or something. It's weird. Very defiling.
I spent the day driving around, looking for potential apartments. We don't live together, but I wanted to make sure if things went bad, she'd have a harder time finding me. We also have some good memories in that apartment, and I think I would be sad if I had to continue to live there. This brings us to Saturday, the day I promised myself I would say something. I invited her over for breakfast, but instantly regretted it because I was getting so nervous that I completely lost my appetite. She walked in the door and instantly knew something was different.
Now, to be fair, had this been the shoe on the other foot, she would just leave this motherfucker, not even say nothing. You ghosted me. What happened? I ain't seen you in 13 years.
I was hoping to eat.
Because hoes, when they don't give a nigga a resolution. Okay, you can only get only niggas they give resolutions to is the rapist or something. Or a nigga that's doing that. Like just some dude that's fucking up bad.
Into it, but I ended up blurting out, I met Matt Blank. She tried to act casual about it, but I could tell she didn't expect me to know about him. For the next 3 or so minutes, things were calm. I talked about how I see the past 4 months completely differently. She started to cry and say she was sorry. I don't mean some tears, but full-on ugly crying. I told her I'm going to work on forgiving her.
I bet you $5 that's a white bitch. Okay, now hoes will cry, but especially, nobody like a white bitch. Like I said, you see white bitches on TV cry all the time. They got enough references on how to do it. Okay, so they're going to do it. A little fake shit.
As if I don't, I think it will eat me up inside. I won't forget what happened, but I'll at least try to move on. She started to talk about how she'll work on building my trust again. I interrupted her by saying that isn't necessary, as we were no longer together.
See, and that's the right thing to do. I'm going to work on building up our trust together. Okay, so what, you going to stop calling this nigga other niggas' names? All right. Very disrespectful. Like she just took the typical whole calling you another nigga's names to the next level. Sinister.
If I wasn't so emotionally crushed, I would have been amazed at the transition. She started begging me to give her another chance. I stood up and went to my room to grab a few boxes of all the gifts she gave me. I told her that I had already made up my mind to break up with her. After some back and forth, she realized that I was serious. I knew the exact moment she knew I was serious because she went from crying to yelling. It started off with insults, and when that didn't work, she tried throwing the truth in my face to hurt me.
Didn't I just tell y'all about that mask shit, them Chinese masks? Swoop, oh, swoop, swoop. Okay,
It started off that I was fat, ugly, lazy, stupid, and I had a useless job. It
but look at his characteristics. Okay, why is she with him? I told you, she don't even like this nigga. But she's mad that he is dumping her. Like I say, with hoes, it's all about ego. Whatever hurts a bitch's ego, you can, like I said, you can do whatever you want to him. As long as you don't make her feel, like a lesser bitch. I'm fixing to correct you. I feel like a lesser bitch because you corrected me and I thought I was perfect. I can do no wrong. Okay, stuff like that.
In the middle of her tirade, she said Matt's D was way bigger than mine. As she was yelling at me.
Nah, she say that his dick is way bigger than this nigga that's dumping her. Okay, but at the same time, why you ain't fucking him? Okay, why you ain't fucking him? Because you scared of big dick, you stupid bitch. Okay, and like I said, if she did smash him, she most likely picked the laser position. Like a whole lay on the stomach. Okay, or just whatever angle to where you're not gonna hit real deep or whatever. That's how them hoes like to do. And it's usually that land on the stomach, while you're hitting from the back. But cause like like some hoes lay on their back too, but you can go deeper, like that. But they're usually just lay on their stomach. That's that laser hole position. That's that bitch can't take a dick position. Okay. Let's see what else. But if she was really fucking this dude with a bigger dick, she wouldn't really be as enthusiastic as she was with her nigga during that vacation. I bet you.
She ended up saying what happened between the two of them. I'll summarize below. She started sleeping with Matt 3 years ago. They were on some sort of work trip and ended up drunkenly sleeping together. From there, it went from once in a while to once a week. Matt called things off.
Hold on. So she did fuck him, right? She started sleeping with Matt 3 years ago. They were on some work trip. They ended up drunkenly sleeping together. Bitch, you was, like I said, hoes gotta have an excuse. They gotta have an escape route. Okay, that's why they like to take drugs and get intoxicated so they can just, well, it was that did it. I would have done it if I was in my sober mind. Okay, all right. But when they going out there to cheat on you, they can do it either way. Okay. I guess it just depends on what her guilt level is like. Just how did she decide to make an excuse, I guess.
4 months ago because he met a girl. I think she was using the vacations because she missed being with Matt. I don't really remember the rest of Saturday. I spent Sunday with my friends, which helped. I told them what happened, which was nice to get off my chest.
So, based off of what I'm hearing, she calls him Matt when they're only on vacations or whatever, or just not when they're at home or whatever. Strange bitch. Okay, I told you them hoes, like I said, it ain't the same as a dude just imagining the chick that he's inside being the chick that he saw earlier that he wanted to smash that he don't know. This bitch really lived out. She was cheating on this nigga in another dimension. All right, that's like Mrs. Fantastic, or was Miss Invisible Lady cheating on Reed Richards in the pocket dimension.
I went to work as normal yesterday. At some point in the day she slipped a note under my door. I'm not sure what it said because I burned it. Now for some top comments. I'm not sure
Hold on, let me see what
what
it
it
says.
said because I burned it. Lots of authors would kill for that sort of dramatic flair.
Oh, these niggas stupid. But I'm telling y'all, man. But that's all I got to say for this rant. And this has been the Negro Ninja bringing you your Negro message for. No, wait. Let me say something before I lay him. All right, that's what I try to tell dudes. It doesn't matter how a chick acts. Okay, it doesn't matter. Like if she denies you, she's entertaining you. But oh, I got a nigga. But why you still around me? Get away from me or whatever. That's really how it should be. All right, so it's safe to say, that if a chick is entertaining you on some level, she most likely does some shit like that. And this has been the Negro Ninja bringing you your Negro message for today. Negro out.